I'm feeling all electronic. Yeah, just. Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Welcome to About Last Night. This is an idea that I came up with 2 minutes before I created the graphics for this. Pretty much 24 hours after a game, we'll talk about it, about last night. Hansi Flick wants improvements from his Bayern Munich players. Flick is not satisfied with that performance. According to him, we could have scored 3, 4, or even 2 more goals in the game, and we should do better. I love that mentality from Flick, our robot. First of all, imagine being a player under Hansi Flick. You play your life out, beat an opposition 8-0, and he's like, we could have improved. You know what? I agree with him. No, I don't. I don't agree. I thought we played perfectly well. I thought everyone on the pitch did pretty much nothing wrong in the entirety of the game. And you know what? One thing I want to see from this team is that resilience. And I think we finally have it again with Hansi Flick. The ruthlessness in front of goal as well. Everyone says Bayern are so damn clinical. That wasn't always the case. We'd always miss these big chances. But I'm so happy with the game, man. But Hansi Flick talked about a lot of things. This is pretty much... what are your thoughts about the best player in the world? Robsio, you are so active with this Lewandowski agenda propaganda. I love it. I love it. Keep the propaganda coming because we have to let these people know that Lewandowski is one of the best players to ever play the game. It's the truth. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that Rabona. R9 can't do that. Ronaldinho can't do that. But Robert Lewandowski can. Oh my goodness. It was a great game. I thought Hansi Flick, I don't know, we're managed by a robot because he doesn't really show emotion. He hugs his players, and I bet he's just, yeah, you better play well. If you don't play well, you're dead. I bet you that's what Hansi Flick says because he's that type of manager, man. I love the mentality. At the same time, it weirds me out to have a manager that just has the empathy, but also this desire to want to win everything. This guy was looking at the trophy, but he wasn't actually looking at the trophies. The trophies were lined up: the treble, the Champions League, the Bundesliga, the Pokal for the opener of the season. He wasn't even looking at them. He was just focused on everything else but the trophies. I don't know this guy's mentality, but it must be, oh my goodness, I don't understand. It's weird, but it's pretty weird and cool at the same time. Yeah, winning 8-0 and still thinking about improving. I know, this is a really, Kovac would have been absolutely, remember the Tottenham game? Niko Kovac was milking that on the touchline. He was letting them know that he was the best manager we ever had. He was letting us know. But Hansi Flick, 8-2 versus Barcelona. He looks angry, and I remember when we were about to score the 4th goal. No, actually, we hit the bar and we were 3-0 up. It was going to be 4-0 if we scored that. And Flick was fuming. He was throwing water bottles. Man. Some people might be extremely jealous that we have Hansi Flick. But look, we got him here. We brought him in. So if we get lucky, it's we brought him in. So... yeah, it's really weird what Hansi Flick does, man. It's so weird. I think if you're a player under Flick, it could go either way. You're extremely happy to be playing under him, or you're I don't know. Boateng, remember? I think it was Wolfsburg, end of the season. We already won the league. We didn't even need to win that game. That was just a preseason friendly. We already won the league like a game before. And Boateng concedes a throw-in, and he's all angry that it was a throw-in and not... See, that's what I mean. He's instilling this mentality of never wanting to give in. I don't know, man. I said it. If we don't win the UCL again, or just a treble again, it'd be down to us. It's going to be extremely difficult, though. I don't think people realize just how hard it was to win that treble last season. We had to go on an incredible run throughout the entire season in the Pokal. We had games at the beginning of the Pokal, 5-4 to Hindenheim. It's hard. You can have an off game. So we have to keep an open mind because look at what Duisburg or something did to Hertha Berlin. They absolutely destroyed them because that's what teams in the cups do. They're just there to upset you. Leverkusen could have beaten us in the Pokal final in the second half. You can have an off game. So I'm really keeping an open mind. I really want to get to the Champions League final. That I don't even want to win it. I just get to the final. That would be so cool. Hansi Flick could really be the first manager since was it Dietmar Kramer in the 70s to be the first manager to do 2 in a row at Bayern. How crazy would that be? My goodness, that could take us level with AC Milan. And the Champions League is going to be fun next year anyways. I can't wait for the draw. I can't wait for the Pokal. I just can't wait. I want to win every single trophy. We have 2 Super Cups in the next 11 days. I want to win. I want to win against Dortmund and against Sevilla. So I want to win against them. But great win last night. Great result last night. About last night. The key things, we'll talk about them in the other video. I can't wait for you to see that. That video is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I think we have to give Sane his first Bayern Now card. That's going to be amazing. The stats are going to be crazy. I think we're going to do him some justice, unlike EA. I mean, they're going to have to give him an inform now. They're literally going to have to improve his card already. Yes, Partit. Thank you so much for bringing up Alphonso Davies. Hansi Flick said he had a knock in the final training session, and he didn't want to risk him, so he put him on the bench, brought Lucas on, which turned out to be a decent decision. Not that Lucas is a better left back than Davies, but it gave Davies a rest, which means he's ready for Thursday. I'm sure he'll be starting as a left back. Lucas will move to center back. I think Lucas would have started anyways. I don't think Boateng would have started. Yeah, I don't think Boateng was going to be our center back. I think it was going to be Lucas and Niklas Süle, and then Davies got the knock, and then Hansi had to move Davies to the bench and Boateng in. I think Boateng was the actual change, because remember the final, Niklas Süle came on, absolutely played his life out and gave a great performance, a great account of himself. So for me, yeah, the only difference now is we're going into the Super Cup. I think Lucas Hernandez will start alongside Niklas Süle, and Boateng will be on the bench, and Alphonso Davies will come back into the team. So that's pretty cool. I actually very much enjoy that. I think that's, I was really hoping it wasn't it wasn't about politics. You're playing Lucas to keep him happy, no, you don't want that. I don't want to play players just to make them happy. We're not that club, Pleasure FC. He's pleasure to be here. No, we don't need that. Yeah, I'm happy that was the case. There you go, Arshia. What do you think about Ricky Puig about Barcelona? Dang, that's tough. That sounds to me like a similar situation to Thiago, where he wasn't getting the opportunity because of the players that were around him. You had Busquets, you had all the ballers, Iniesta, Xavi. You couldn't get into that team, Thiago. So you had to leave, and Pep Guardiola brought him here. Hey, we could do it again. Bring Ricky Puig to Bayern. Bring Ricky Puig to... This is a good player. No, honestly, I don't know anything about him. I'm actually joking. I don't know anything about him. He's a decent player, I guess. What do you think of Christian? I don't care. What about Alaba? Is he going to start? Hansi's hoping he's back. I mean, that's part of the whole... Flick also pretty much... this guy's constantly pretty much saying he wants signings. He said he lost Coutinho or Drzola. He said it by name, too, in the press conference. He said it, and that we'll have to manage that. That's him asking the board to sign him the replacement. Is Puig a lot like Thiago Shashir? Because I don't know too much about him. I wouldn't pretend I do. We can get Eriksen on loan for the bench. I wouldn't mind it, but Loan FC is back. Eriksen's a good player. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him, but he's at Inter Milan for a reason. I mean, he left to go win trophies, so that's something you certainly want to do at Bayern. And yeah, you should do a watch along on Dortmund versus Gladbach. Well, I wouldn't, because I don't care. I'll be watching the game, but I don't care. I'm happy. This is a Saturday. We don't have a game today. It's weird because I'm actually happy about that, because I don't have to, because I like watching other teams. So I'll be watching Dortmund, Gladbach. I watch Hertha Berlin looking strong, 4-1 to Werder Bremen. Berlin, Luka Bacchio, Kunha. I'm telling you, Hertha Berlin are a different beast, man. Their team is crazy. And that's the best thing about the Bundesliga. The start is always exciting, and then teams start getting inconsistency. So let's see what happens for them in the next few months. Dortmund are gonna look strong. If Sancho starts, he's staying. That's pretty much my assumption in my head. So teams are looking great, man. I think we're gonna have a real well, last season, the last 2 seasons been the closest, but well, last season Bayern just destroyed everyone, but 2 seasons ago it was a 1-point difference at the top. So we're really gonna see the true colors of these other teams. You know, I look, Mönchengladbach, no, not Gladbach. Oh yeah, Gladbach were on top for like 5 match days or something like that, and they lost consistency. And then Leipzig became the top front runner. I don't know. It kept switching. So you forgot about Piatek for Herder. Look, man, I swear, Robsio, you must love these Polish players. You want us to get Kabałnik? I don't know his name. I'm sure that's it. You want us to get Milik? You want us to get Zielinski? You want us to get... you love your Polish players. It's definitely because you're Polish. It's not because you just actually think they're better than what we have. Puig has the potential. Just watch his game versus Atletico. I'm sure he's good. Is Pavard good as a center back? Yes, that was his natural position. If you watch him at Stuttgart, he played center back, right back on a few occasions, even CDM. I'm so sorry I'm Polish. Yeah, look, you're not the only Polish person. I could literally show you the demographics of this channel. It's incredible where everyone is. So, yeah, it's really cool. Iowa would make my day. Well, that would be a crap signing. If he can only make one day for you, then he's not a good signing for Bayern, is he? He needs to make your whole year. That's why you like Lewandowski so much. I know. Your name's Polish. Yes, I will be watching United. But look, Flick, the mentality we have is definitely something that I find phenomenal. I think his ability to manage players is different, man. He kidnaps their kids and points a gun to their families' heads. And Boateng said that must be going on because these players are motivated. They're not drinking any. They're drinking more Red Bull than RB Leipzig. It's so crazy, man. I love Hansi Flick's mentality. These players, they don't do anything stupid. No nonsense. Roy Keane, no nonsense. I love it, man. I love it. I was kind of shocked that of course I know who Szczesny Piat. Of course I do. I watch Napoli every single other week. Milik isn't that good. He's overrated. But I watch them and I know who they are. It would be cool to take another little wizard away from Barcelona. Now everyone's gonna be, let's get Puig. Let's get Puig. He's going to City. Pep's there, so yeah, Pep likes them little short Spanish 5'7" players. That's why he loves Thiago so much. Hey, he could be I wouldn't mind him. What, he's 21 or something? Hey, and he's supposedly like this star. Hey, I wouldn't mind him. Ricky Puig. Sign Puig. Yeah, sign Puig. Can we defend the Champions League title again? I hope. That is my prayer. I mean, it's going to be harder than normal, isn't it? Because if you think about how hard the Champions League was, people don't realize how hard it was to play different teams in each stage. We played an expansive possession team that wanted to play like us, Chelsea. And then we played a different type of team in Barcelona that had a star player. And we had to control one of the best players of all time. And even if Messi played decent in the first 20 minutes and then everything dropped down as we started scoring more goals. Messi hit the post. Barcelona, for like 7 minutes in the game, were on top. They should have scored twice. They had 2 set-piece situations. Messi hit the post and they didn't read the other situation. But they should have scored twice, Barcelona. And then you controlled Messi. Cool. But then you're going to a completely new challenge in Olympique Lyon. Well, was Barcelona in the quarters? Yes. See, the thing is, we thought it was going to be City. If we played City, I believe we would have won anyways. But Lyon is a defensive team that just beat Man City. They're in the semifinals, deservedly so, but they're a completely different team. And then you're playing PSG. They combine the strengths of Barcelona of having a star player in Neymar and Mbappe. They combine a decent defense, the best defense in the Champions League, like Lyon. They combine all these different things. They pick apart, and then you have to beat them. So this Champions League was harder. I think it was harder than. It's been one of the hardest because it's. Now that I think about it, the amount of work we had to do the amount of energy we had for the limited time we had is crazy. Who do you think we're gonna get at the end? Dest is promising. Well, according to an ESPN reporter, Bayern the deal should be speeding its or should be quick and what's the word? Speeding up in the next few days. So Serginho Dest is definitely coming to Bayern. I'm convinced. Personal terms are agreed. Fabrizio Romano's tweeting about it. When Fabrizio tweets about a player, he's going to the club he's tweeting about. He was tweeting about Thiago. Well, technically, the Sancho situation. He never really said, here we go. But it's close to a here we go, man. Ajax want 25 million euros, as Fabrizio would say. Bayern are only offering 15 million euros. Our actual directors were in Amsterdam negotiating with Ajax. So I'm sure the deal is going to get over the line. If it's that close. Oliver Kahn yesterday also said, thank you so much, Arshia, for actually bringing that up. Oliver Kahn said that the deal isn't done yet. That's what he said. The deal's not done. So that's confirmation that it's done. It's pretty much done. Because if he can actually say it out loud, then that it's not done, then it's close. That's the same thing they said about Sané. Deal's not done. A few days later, we announced Sané. So, yeah, Dest is going to be a huge addition to the squad. I think. I don't know, man. People are starting to underrate him. I'm reading comments and they're like, oh, he's short. Dani Alves was short. Philipp Lahm was short. Gerd Müller was 5'9". What's your point? Short. Kimmich's not 6 foot. Why do people think you have to be 6'10" nowadays to be a good player? Dest is a technical. You think defenders want to play Serginho Dest with his first touch and the technical ability he possesses, and he's only going to improve in every other aspect? Signed Fabian Ruiz. Dest is such a weirdo. Well, look, his interviews are pretty weird. I mean, you have that type of personality. There are players like that just don't like talking to the media. Haaland's the same way. Just answers questions like he has no emotion when he's interviewed. This kid just goes, I didn't play well. No, we didn't play well. Yeah, we should have won, but we didn't. He just has these, bland answers. And you know what? You need that sometimes. You need a player that just makes the media laugh. Because Haaland's the same way. Yeah, he just says yes, no. I'm like that in the comments. Because sometimes I'm like, do I need to start articulating? Instead, I'll just address what they say in the video, right? In his prime, Unai Hoeneß ran 100 meters. Is that true? Wow. 11 seconds. Fast guy. Wonder if he can do that nowadays. Oh, geez. Why don't they buy Neres along the way? Neres is crap. He's overrated. It's because he's Brazilian. He's fast. Nah. I get where you're coming from. But, I mean, someone was asking me, George, who are these wingers out there that we can get? Cengiz Unda from Roma is going to Leicester City in the Premier League. Why can't we buy a player like that? Someone, look at Chiesa at Fiorentina. He's with Ribery. The kid idolizes Frank Ribery. He scored a hat-trick, and the first guy he went to hug was Frank Ribery. So for me, Ribery might be Agent Frankie. Agent Frank Ribéry might get us Chiesa, Francisco Chiesa. You need someone like I wouldn't mind that. That would be a cool. Or Ribery could get us himself and return to the Allianz and stop joking around. We know he's fit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Chiesa could be a great buy. Is there a player who can replace Müller? Why would we want to replace Müller when we don't need to replace him? If Müller starts slowing down, then yes, we should buy a replacement at the time. But hey, we shouldn't be thinking about a replacement for a player that doesn't need to be replaced. That's like thinking about your next relationship when you're still in a relationship. You got to get out of that one first. You have to get out first. It's like you're thinking about the country you're going to, and you didn't even book your flight, nor do you have any money to book your flight. We don't have money to replace Müller, nor do we need to replace Müller. So we don't need to do that. Chiesa, you're being harsh. Chiesa is a good player. Or Ryan Cherki from Lyon. There are players out there, young players. There's Karim Adeyemi from Salzburg. Raid Austria again. Munich. Look, we could do it. We could get that guy. And he played for us when he was, what, 12 years old, and then he moved on, and then now he's at Salzburg balling. Look, we have to raid Salzburg. I'm convinced we have to. Because here's the thing. Austria Salzburg's business model is to give young players an opportunity. They're building winners. One thing I thought about was we need more winners. Well, actually, no, we don't. We don't need more winners. But teams should want to buy a Dominic Szoboszlai. If I was Chelsea, I would have bought Szoboszlai over Kai Havertz. And I'm saying it because sometimes you just need winners. Players that know what it's like to win. Salzburg players are winning that league, and they're playing well in the Europa and the Champions League. They're playing very well every single season. They have to win. And then Salzburg, the best thing about them is they'll always be cheap. They'll always be cheaper. Because guess what? Red Bull's whole motto is that, hey, we'll want to produce them and then sell them on a little bit of profit, right? But the most important thing for those young players is that they won't price them out of a move. They won't be charging 100 million for their players because they know, first of all, it's the Austrian league, and secondly, their new players wouldn't be attracted to them anymore if they sold them for an astronomical fee. So, in a way, we have to raid Salzburg. I agree. Whoever brought that up, I brought it up. Yeah, we have to do it. Dominic Szoboszlai, well, he wouldn't be Polish for you, Robsio, because you only love Polish players. Dest, Puig. Hey, come on. Don't do it to Barcelona again. It would be so crazy if we lost one Spaniard and then we brought another Spaniard to replace them. Riqui Puig is definitely a good player that could be world class, but I'm not so sure about him. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the hype that Barca fans have to finally see a player that can pass forward, and I don't know. Not true. I like Bayern players. No, you love Polish Bayern players. You must get excited every time Lewandowski scores. I'm sure you know more about him, but I don't watch too much Barca. I'm telling you, I don't watch La Liga too much. I think the play style for me just isn't for me. If I find it boring, for me, someone's gonna look. Seriously, I said La Liga was boring for me. Someone brought up whole points about why La Liga is better than the Bundesliga. It's just not my style. I don't want to watch it. I won't sit down to watch a La Liga game. That's normal. I don't want to do it. Dominic is Hungarian, and Hungary is Poland best friend. There you go. That's the catch. That's the catch. We need Germans. Are there any good German midfielders? George, what a stupid thing to say. Well, I mean up and coming. Yeah, I don't think there are any who's up and coming right now. Who can we buy that can be the next, as some of you would say, the next Kimmich? Who can we buy? Yeah, exactly. I don't know any world class up and coming German midfielders right now. Maybe in the attack like Samacic, but Lazar Samacic is at Leipzig now, so no to him. I don't know. Are they any? I don't think so. So that's my point. I don't really see them. I don't know. I'm not sure. So yeah, we don't need. Well, actually, wingers as well. Apart from Sané. Yeah, Germany has been lackluster in producing. Well, there are a lot of up and coming talents, of course. I don't know any. Hey, who are the up and coming German players? We already have the core, the Sanés, the Werners, the Havertzes. But who's the next? Yeah, there's Florian Wirtz and Florian Not. Oh, Florian Nahus, but he's shite. Okay. Huh. Hey, Germany's not producing that many talents. Italy's producing all these players. Hey, Germany needs to up its game. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really hope the likes of Toby and Ryan and the Steelers, Angelo Steelers, they can be successful, because that would be great for just Bayern. It's not like I actually care about the German national team. If anything, I enjoy these periods when they're crap. Freaking heartbreakers. They broke my heart, man. They broke my heart. 2014. Well, technically Argentina broke my heart, but I'll still blame Germany. Yeah. Meanwhile, France is crapping. Yeah, I don't know. We need more German talent. Italy doesn't have that world. Well, I mean, you think about Italian talents. There are a lot of them. Germans are late bloomers. Yeah. Oh, my legs hurt. Wow. Well, we're towards the end of this. I really wanted to make this short because I didn't want to make it too long. We need Tilo. We don't need Tilo Carrot. We don't need Tilogram at Bayern. Tilogram, he's fat. We don't need that. We don't need that type of energy at Bayern Munich. What are you talking about? Even if he's a center back, we don't need that type of energy. He's crap. Who do you think Bayern will buy in the next 3 weeks? Wow, that's right. You're right, Navas. If the window ends in 3 weeks, I don't really know. Nor do I care because I know we should be. If we don't sign the players we need, then I have less hopes that we'll win it because I know our club will get injuries. Sane will be out for 2 months at some point. Gnabry will be gone for his typical 1 week knock every month. I don't know. Someone will get injured in training. We know these things. That's why Bayern will win the Champions. I'm literally talking about a situation where we couldn't, and that's what just comes in. Yeah, we will. I agree. Now I agree. You know what? We will win the Champions League next year. The same way I convince people, all my friends will win it every year. I'll convince them again. Don't worry, and they'll bet against me. Lewandowski will play till 40 with Bayern. Hey, speaking of Lewandowski, why is he not scoring goals? Can anyone explain to me his goal scoring for? Because he seems to get more assists than goals these days. Hey, beginning of last season, this guy couldn't stop scoring. 1-0, Bayern go up. Now he doesn't want to score. I don't understand. I'm not exactly sure why Lewandowski is not scoring as many goals. Robsio, you need to explain that to me. Because he doesn't care about goals. All he wants to do is get crazy assists. Rabona, look at the pass he had. That's a great pass. Great way to pass right in front of him. And he got 2 assists and 1 goal yesterday. Against Barcelona. He got 2 assists. How many? He scored twice versus Barca, right? No, he got 2 assists versus Barcelona and got 1 goal. Against Chelsea. He was involved in every single goal. He got 2 assists in the first leg versus Gnabry, and then second leg he got 2 assists. He got a penalty, 1 assist, scored the last goal, and got the assist for Tolisso's goal. This guy's weird. He doesn't want to score anymore. I'm telling you, Lewandowski's an assist merchant now. Hey, what's weird? He's bored with scoring goals, says Chis Titan. I agree. He must be bored because he actually wants to get assists. He's dropping deeper than usual. I don't like it. I don't like this Lewandowski. I want him hugging the touchline and hugging the box. I want offside Lewandowski. When was the last time he made a run in behind and scored a goal? No, it doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't. Yes, I'm thinking, when was the last time we saw a VAR decision call Lewandowski offside for a toe? He used to get that all the time last season. Now, we just see him get assists. He needs to stop. I need my goals back. I need this back. When was the last time he did this? Because he can't do that for a penalty. That's weird. When was the last time we saw Lewandowski do this? When was the last time we saw him when was the last time he scored 9 goals in 5 minutes? Or 5 goals in 9 minutes? Hey, we need to fix this up. Bayern need to fix this. This is a weird issue we have. We need Lewandowski back. He needs to start scoring again. No, I don't care. These assists are annoying me because they're actually really good assists. He's getting in. We need these goals back. I need my Lewandowski. Lewandowski. I need that back. He's playing on the left. Look at the goals Gnabry and Sane were scoring. They were the strikers. Lewandowski was out wide. He was pulling defenders. I don't like this. He's playing like Firmino. Hey, Lewandowski's turning into Firmino. Oh no. Now, of course, I'm joking. I need 40 goals this season because I predicted it. I'm saying, Hansi Flick full season, Lewandowski in form. Maybe Lewandowski is one of those players that needs the crowd to score. He likes it. He likes scoring in front of the Allianz. Or he doesn't want to be the Polish star anymore. Is he passing that Mandel? Oh my goodness. You know how he's like one of the most popular people in Poland, right? Maybe he isn't anymore, and that's why he isn't. Okay, well, I was going to end it at 30 minutes. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm really, really proud of the performance last night. Hansi Flick isn't. We need to fix Flick. We have a robot. Eat bop bop. We need to improve. Yeah. Mia said Mia. At least we're getting good. Yeah, we're depressed today. Flick just made us depressed. You know, that's the same thing that happened against Barca. This guy made me feel like we didn't win. That's why I didn't celebrate the UCL as much, and I'm not rubbing it as much. Because Flick is constantly reminding me that we aren't done. I don't know. This guy, I just know he'll leave Bayern in the next 3 years. And he would have won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. He'll go to Real Madrid, win more. I'm just trying to piss people off. He's not going to Madrid. I would not allow that. If Flick went to Madrid, first of all, you ain't gonna hear this. I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna. Mia said Mia and piss. Peace. Piss. I need to eat.